right, how y'all doing tonight? Yeah. All right, yeah. Mike talking about death. He ruined the surprise. Guess what? Everyone's dying tonight. We were just too lazy to put down the plastic. I did see that hooker or that streetwalker or that what are we calling them these days? Sex workers. Right. We got to be politically correct. Yes. All right. So I saw that expensive slut, and I was like, man. Anyway, so holidays. We're out of the holidays. It was good. I love the holidays. My family, we usually do a traditionary dinner, like at a fancy restaurant, but I hate fancy restaurants. Why? Because they make you feel so bad about yourself because they talk about the great life that the food has had. Like, for example, you know that the swordfish has been flown in from Maine to your table for your pleasure. And I'm like, fuck, what am I doing with my life? Goodness. But anyway, we go to this restaurant particular, and I asked the waiter what's the special. And he goes, oh, we have a lovely braised beef. It's grass-fed, it's free range, and it's massaged daily. I said, God damn. What's the street menu? Because you know they got one. And he easily just turns his thing backwards. He goes, oh, this beef right here? Oh, this beef got mad beef. Grew up in a single heifer home, top ramen fed, youngest member of the Black Angus crew. Got shot 12 times in the face, went to the studio, dropped 12 mixtapes, then died. I said, God damn. How those mixtapes? Fire. So I ordered that beef, I tasted it, I'm like, you know, you can really taste the street cred in this. Compliments to the chef. So, I was a geek in high school. Maybe you guys figured that out. Right, hey, to the geeks, right? And I was into literature, poetry, movie quotes, things like that. But then I wanted to get into girls. So I had to think of different things to do. So I came up with a great line. I had a crush on this beautiful girl. And I said, I got to come up with a great line. So I stepped to her and I say, what can a guy like me do to get with a girl like you? Great line, right? Right? 9th grade Brian Ross. Yeah. So she looks at me. She says, how dare you come to me with those shoes on? I know, I said, whoa. And she said, don't ever wear that shirt ever again. I didn't know what to do, so I turned away, right? Kicked off my shoes, took off my shirt. I said, are we fucking here or underneath the bleachers? Is what I should have said. But what I actually said was, now, fair maiden, let him make the beast with 2 backs. Shakespeare fans in the house? Not really, huh? Anyway, so I grew up in Watts, okay? And Watts, it's a small city where you graduate from high school and then you just dive right into the drug pool. Actually, no one graduates. But I did. And I never did drugs, but I always wanted to purchase cannabis, but not from these dispensaries. I wanted to get it from a private vendor. So I took a trip to the hood, and I see me an associate. And I'm like, hey man, what can I get for $10? He says, $10? You get the fuck out of my face! I said, that's rude. Can I speak to a manager? He wasn't in. So the crazy thing, alcohol is getting out of control because now they have alcoholic water. You guys know it, the seltzers, they have them. It's crazy. Like, I only want to imagine, like, what was that process of coming up with that? They're in there, and somebody goes, you know, guys, we need to figure out how we can get people to drink more water. Somebody's like, you know what, why don't we just put alcohol in it? I said, you're a genius. Right? And I can imagine how the first advertisement would have gone. It was like, if you're looking to hydrate but still want energy to gyrate, try H2 Bro. Walgreens. I like to eat. You any pho fans in the house? You guys like pho? Give it up for pho. Pho is right, it's good. But what I like more than the actual taste of the pho is how they name the restaurants. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Pho show, phenomenal, unforgettable. But me, if I came up with a restaurant, I'd be like, it's good for now. Because you can't really reheat that shit, right? You know, the day after, it's like fucking terrible, right? Can't do it. I'm looking for a new job, actually. I actually did get an interview. It was an interview to mentor urban youth. And I was like, oh, that's perfect. I'm urban. So I get the interview, and I go, and I'm killing the interview, right? Hiring manager stops me, and she says, you know what, we're not gonna move forward with the candidacy. I said, well, why not? She said, well, you know, we're looking for somebody more urban, and you come off as Keith Urban? I said, wow, that's cold. Anywho, so I'm at that age where a good amount of my friends are starting to get parole. And it's good, because now they can come to my shows. But I had this one friend, no, can't have them come to my show ever again. They were intimidating the crowd. It was like, laugh at my boy, hey, clap for my boy, hey, meet me outside. And I was like, yo, calm down. I had to apologize to the crowd. I said, I'm so sorry, you guys. This is not how I remember her. Sit down, Eloise. Get locked back up. I had a bad thing happen to me not too long ago, you guys. I actually backed into a police vehicle not too long ago. Yeah, no joke. And when it happened, my heart dropped for obvious reasons, right? No car insurance. So I said, okay, Brian, think. How can you get yourself out of this situation? I said, you know what? I'll just talk to him, right? He's human, right? This shouldn't be a big problem. So I stepped to the officer and I'm like, hey man, I mean, I don't see any reason to get the cops involved into this, do you? Right? Like, you just give me your information, right? Get yourself an estimate. I'll take care of it, no problem. He looks me dead in the face. He goes, son, I can't do that. And I said, yikes. He said, but you know what? You do something for me? I said, anything, you name it. He says, well, we actually have this spot for somebody to help mentor urban youth. I was wondering if you were interested. And I say, I am. My name is Keith. All right, my name's Brian Ross. Thank you so much.